The next word is dramatic. Dramatic means exciting, sudden, or noticeable, often in an emotional way. There was a dramatic change in the weather from sunny to stormy within minutes. This means, the weather shifted quickly and unexpectedly. She made a dramatic entrance wearing a bright red dress. This means her arrival was attention grabbing and theatrical. The movie had a dramatic ending that left everyone in shock. This means, the ending was intense and unexpected. The next word is dramatically. Dramatically means in a striking, extreme, or sudden way. Prices have risen dramatically over the past few months. This means, prices have increased a lot in a short time. His health improved dramatically after he started exercising. This means his condition got much better very quickly. The company's profits dropped dramatically due to the economic crisis. This means, the company's earnings decreased a lot. The next phrase is draw somebody's attention to. To draw someone's attention to, something means to make them notice or focus on it. The teacher drew our attention to an important point in the lesson. This means, she made sure we noticed the key detail. The report draws attention to the need for better safety measures. This means it highlights the importance of improving safety. He tried to draw her attention to the beautiful sunset. This means, he wanted her to notice the sunset. The next phrase is draw a conclusion. To draw a conclusion means to make a judgment based on evidence or reasoning. After reviewing the data, we can draw the conclusion that sales have increased. This means, we can logically decide that sales are improving. From his reaction, she drew the conclusion that he wasn't interested. This means she figured out from his response that he didn't care. Scientists studied the results and drew an important conclusion. This means, they analyzed the information and made a decision based on it. The next phrase is draw into. To draw into means to involve someone in a situation, often unwillingly. He was drawn to the argument even though he didn't participate. This means, he got involved in the dispute unintentionally. She tried not to be drawn into office politics. This means she avoided getting involved in workplace conflicts. The book's exciting plot drew me into the story immediately. This means, the story was so interesting that it captured my attention. The next phrase is draw out. To draw out means to make something last longer or encourage someone to talk more. She tried to draw out the meeting by asking more questions. This means, she made the meeting take longer on purpose. He's shy, but she managed to draw him out in conversation. This means she helped him talk more by making him feel comfortable. The speech was drawn out longer than expected. This means, it lasted for a longer time than planned. The next phrase is draw away. To draw away means to move ahead of or create distance from something. The car drew away from the traffic and sped ahead. This means, it moved forward, leaving other cars behind. The team drew away from their competitors in the final round. This means they gained a lead over the other teams. She tried to draw away from negative influences in her life. This means, she distanced herself from harmful situations or people. The next phrase is draw near. To draw near means to approach or come closer in time or space. As winter draws near, the days become shorter. This means, as winter is coming, daylight hours decrease. The deadline is drawing near and we still have a lot to do. This means the due date is approaching, but work isn't finished yet. She felt nervous as the moment of her speech drew near. This means, she became anxious as the speech time approached. The next phrase is draw close. To draw close means to move nearer physically or in an emotional sense. The two friends drew close after years of being apart. This means, they reconnected and became close again. As the storm drew close, people hurried to find shelter. This means the storm was approaching and people sought safety. She drew close to her mother for comfort. This means, she moved closer to her mother to feel reassured. The next word is dreadful. Dreadful means very bad, terrible, or causing fear. The weather was dreadful with heavy rain and strong winds. This means, the weather was awful and unpleasant. He made a dreadful mistake that cost him his job. This means he made a serious error with big consequences. The movie was dreadful. I couldn't even finish it. This means, the movie was so bad that I stopped watching. The next phrase is drive somebody mad or crazy. To drive somebody mad means to annoy, frustrate, or overwhelm someone. The constant noise from the construction site is driving me mad. This means, the loud sounds are making me very irritated. She drives me crazy when she leaves her things all over the place. This means her messiness annoys me a lot. His jokes are so bad that they drive me mad. This means, his terrible jokes make me really frustrated. The next word is drown. Drown means to die or be overwhelmed by water or emotions. He fell into the river and nearly drowned. This means, he almost died because he was underwater too long. She drowned in work and had no time to rest. This means she was overwhelmed by too much work. The noise of the city drowned out their conversation. This means, the loud background sounds made it impossible to hear them. The next word is drug. A drug is a substance used as medicine or an illegal chemical that affects the mind or body. The doctor prescribed a drug to relieve pain. This means, the doctor gave medicine to help with discomfort. Illegal drugs can be harmful to your health. This means using banned substances can damage your body. He was caught selling drugs on the street. This means, he was arrested for illegally selling substances. The next word is drunk. Drunk means having consumed too much alcohol. He was too drunk to drive home. This means, he had too much alcohol and couldn't drive safely. She got drunk at the party and started singing loudly. This means she drank too much and acted differently than usual. Drunk people often make poor decisions. This means, alcohol affects their ability to think clearly. The next word is dynamic. Dynamic means full of energy, constantly changing, or powerful. She's a dynamic speaker who keeps the audience engaged. This means, she speaks in an energetic and captivating way. The business world is dynamic, always evolving with new trends. This means the industry keeps changing and adapting. He has a dynamic personality that attracts people to him. This means, he's lively and makes a strong impression. The next word is eager. Eager means excited and enthusiastic about something. She was eager to start her new job. This means, she was looking forward to it with excitement. The kids were eager to open their gifts on Christmas morning. This means they couldn't wait to unwrap their presents. He sounded eager to share his ideas. This means, he was enthusiastic about talking about them. The next word is eagerly. Eagerly is an adverb that means doing something with enthusiasm or excitement. She eagerly accepted the job offer. This means, she said yes with excitement. The fans eagerly waited for the concert to start. This means they were excited and couldn't wait. He eagerly read every page of the book. This means, he was very interested and read quickly. The next word is eagerness. Eagerness is a noun that means strong excitement or enthusiasm. Her eagerness to learn made her a great student. This means, she was very excited about gaining knowledge. He showed eagerness to join the team. This means he really wanted to be part of it. The eagerness in his voice was obvious. This means, you could hear how excited he was. The next word is eagle. An eagle is a large bird of prey known for its sharp eyesight. The eagle soared high above the mountains. This means, it flew gracefully at a great height. Eagles are known for their powerful vision. This means they can see very far and spot prey easily. The national symbol of the United States is the bald eagle. This means, the bird represents strength and freedom. The next phrase is earn a living. To earn a living means to make money to support yourself. He earns a living as a photographer. This means, he makes enough money from photography to survive. Many people earn a living by running small businesses. This means they support themselves through their own shops or services. It's not easy to earn a living as an artist. This means, making money from art is difficult. The next phrase is earn your living. To earn your living means the same as earn a living, making money to support yourself. She earns her living as a teacher. This means, her income comes from teaching. He earns his living by writing books. This means his job as an author provides for him. You have to work hard to earn your living. This means, making money isn't easy and effort is needed. The next word is earnings. Earnings refers to the money a person or company makes. His monthly earnings are enough to support his family. This means, he makes enough money every month to take care of them. The company's earnings increased this year. This means they made more profit compared to last year. She saved a part of her earnings for future expenses. This means, she kept some of her income instead of spending it all. The next word is earthquake. An earthquake is a sudden shaking of the ground due to movements in the Earth's crust. A strong earthquake hit the city last night. This means, the ground shook violently because of seismic activity. People ran outside as the earthquake started. This means they left buildings to stay safe from the shaking. Scientists study earthquakes to understand how they happen. This means, they research seismic activity to predict future ones. The next word is ease. Ease can mean comfort, lack of difficulty, or to make something less severe. She spoke with ease in front of the crowd. This means, she was confident and relaxed while talking. The medicine helped ease his pain. This means it made his discomfort less intense. With practice, he learned to do the job with ease. This means, it became easy for him over time. The next phrase is eat up something or eat something up. Eat up means to finish eating all the food or to use up something quickly. She told the kids to eat up their vegetables. This means, she wanted them to finish everything on their plates. This new project is eating up all my time. This means it's taking a lot of time and energy. The app eats up too much phone storage. This means, it uses a lot of space on the device. The next word is shukal. Ecological relates to the environment and natural systems. We must consider the ecological impact of deforestation. This means, we need to think about how cutting down trees affects nature. The company follows ecological practices to reduce pollution. This means they use environmentally friendly methods. Protecting wildlife is an important ecological issue. This means, it's a key topic in environmental conservation. The next word is ecologically. Ecologically is the adverb form of ecological, meaning in a way that relates to the environment. The project is designed to be ecologically sustainable. This means, it can last without harming nature. The land was ecologically damaged by industrial waste. This means pollution hurt the natural ecosystem. Ecologically, forests play a vital role in oxygen production. This means, they are important for clean air. The next word is economic. Economic relates to money, trade, and financial systems. The country is facing economic challenges. This means, there are financial difficulties in the nation. Economic growth is important for job creation. This means when the economy expands, more jobs become available. The new policy will have economic benefits. This means, it will improve financial conditions. The next word is economical. Economical means using money or resources carefully and efficiently. This car is very economical on fuel. This means, it doesn't use much gas, so it's cost effective. He always looks for an economical way to travel. This means he tries to find the cheapest or most efficient option. Using LED bulbs is more economical than traditional ones. This means, they save more energy and reduce costs. The next word is economist. An economist is a person who studies or works in economics. The economist predicted a rise in inflation. This means, a financial expert said prices would go up. She works as an economist at a research institute. This means her job is to study and analyze economic trends. Economists analyze how markets function. This means, they study how money and trade work. The next word is economy. Economy refers to the financial system of a country or region. The country's economy is growing steadily. This means, business and financial activities are improving. A strong economy creates more job opportunities. This means when the financial system is good, people can find jobs easily. Tourism plays a major role in the local economy. This means, travel and visitors help bring in money. The next word is edit. Edit means to change or improve a text, video, or something else. She edited the article before publishing it. This means, she made corrections and improvements. Can you edit this video for me? This means, can you cut and improve the video? The writer edited his book to fix mistakes. This means, he revised the text before publishing. The next word is edition. An edition is a version of a book, newspaper, or software. The latest edition of the book includes new chapters. This means, the newest version has extra content. She bought the limited edition of the magazine. This means she got a special version that is rare. A new edition of the software was released. This means, an updated version came out. The next word is editor. An editor is a person who corrects and prepares written or visual content. The editor revised the article before printing it. This means, they checked and improved the text. She works as an editor at a publishing house. This means her job is to manage and improve written content. A video editor adjusts scenes to improve quality. This means, they cut and enhance video footage. The next word is educate. Educate means to teach or provide knowledge. Schools educate children about science and history. This means, they teach kids important subjects. Parents should educate their children about safety. This means they need to teach them how to stay safe. The program aims to educate people on health issues. This means, it provides knowledge about staying healthy. The next word is educated. Educated describes someone who has received a good level of learning. She is highly educated in law and politics. This means, she has studied a lot in those subjects. An educated person makes informed decisions. This means someone with knowledge thinks carefully before choosing. He comes from a well-educated family. This means, his relatives have all studied a lot. The next word is educational. Educational describes something that teaches or provides knowledge. The documentary was very educational. This means, it gave a lot of useful information. She bought educational toys for her child. This means the toys helped the child learn while playing. The trip was both fun and educational. This means, they enjoyed it and also learned new things. The next word is effective. Effective means producing the intended result. This medicine is very effective against headaches. This means, it works well to stop headaches. She found an effective way to learn English. This means her method helps her improve quickly. A good leader must be effective in decision-making. This means, they need to make strong and useful choices. The next word is effectively. Effectively describes doing something in a way that works well. He managed the project very effectively. This means, he handled it in a smart and successful way. She explained the topic effectively. And this means she made it easy to understand. To work effectively, you need a clear plan. This means, having a strategy helps you succeed. The next word is efficiency. Efficiency is the ability to do something well without wasting time or energy. The new system improves efficiency at work. This means, it helps people complete tasks faster, right? Energy efficiency reduces electricity costs. This means using less power saves money. His efficiency at work impressed his boss. This means, he did his job quickly and well. The next word is efficiently. Efficiently means doing something in a way that saves time or resources. She completed the task efficiently. This means, she finished it quickly and well. The new manager runs the office efficiently. This means he makes sure things work smoothly. They organized the event very efficiently. This means, they planned it well without wasting time. The next phrase is either side, end, etc. This means both of two possible sides, ends, or locations. There were trees on either side of the road. This means, there were trees on the left and right. You can sit at either end of the table. This means you can choose between two possible seats. There is an entrance on either side of the building. This means, you can go in from the left or right side. The next word is elect. Elect means to choose someone for a position by voting. The citizens will elect a new president next year. This means, people will vote for their next leader. She was elected as the team captain. This means her teammates chose her for the role. The committee elected him as chairman. This means, they voted for him to lead. The next word is electrician. An electrician is a person who installs and repairs electrical systems. We need to call an electrician to fix the wiring. This means, we need a professional to repair the electrical system. He trained as an electrician after high school. This means he learned how to work with electrical systems. The electrician installed new lights in our house. This means, he put in new lighting fixtures. The next word is electronically. Electronically means something is done using electronic technology. You can pay your bills electronically. This means, you can use a computer or phone to make payments. The documents were sent electronically. This means they were sent through email or another digital method. Most modern transactions are handled electronically. This means, money and information are processed using computers. The next word is electronics. Electronics refers to devices and systems that use electrical circuits. He studied electronics in college. This means, he learned about electrical systems and devices. The store sells the latest electronics. This means they have new phones, computers, and gadgets. Modern electronics make life more convenient. This means, technology helps people in their daily activities. The next word is elegant. Elegant describes something stylish, beautiful, or refined. She wore an elegant dress to the party. This means, her dress looked stylish and sophisticated. The hotel has an elegant design. This means it looks fancy and well designed. His speech was short but elegant. This means, he spoke in a refined and graceful way. The next word is elegantly. Elegantly means doing something in a graceful or stylish way. She moved elegantly across the stage. This means, she walked smoothly and beautifully. The table was set elegantly for dinner. This means the arrangement looks stylish and well organized. He solved the problem elegantly. This means, he found a simple yet sophisticated solution. The next word is element. An element is a basic part of something. Water is made up of the elements hydrogen and oxygen. This means, these two substances combine to form water. A good story has all the key elements of drama. This means it includes important parts like conflict and emotion. Trust is an essential element of friendship. This means, trust is a basic and necessary part of being friends. The next word is elsewhere. Elsewhere means in or to another place. He couldn't find a job here, so he looked elsewhere. This means, he searched for work in a different place. The restaurant was full, so we decided to go elsewhere. This means we chose a different place to eat. If you're not happy, you should look for opportunities elsewhere. This means, try to find better chances in another place. The next word is embarrassment. Embarrassment is the feeling of being ashamed or uncomfortable. She felt great embarrassment after forgetting her speech. This means, she was really uncomfortable and ashamed. His mistake caused him a lot of embarrassment. This means he felt awkward because of what he did. I blushed with embarrassment when I tripped in front of everyone. This means, I felt really awkward and shy. The next word is to emerge means to come out or become visible. The sun emerged from behind the clouds. This means, it appeared after being hidden. After years of training, she emerged as a top athlete. This means she became successful after hard work. A new leader emerged after the elections. This means, someone became important or took control. The next word is emotion. Emotion refers to a strong feeling like happiness or anger. She couldn't hide her emotions during the speech. This means, her feelings were very obvious. His voice was full of emotion. This means he spoke with strong feelings. Love and fear are powerful emotions. This means, these feelings can strongly affect people. The next word is emotional. Emotional describes something related to strong feelings. It was an emotional moment when they reunited. This means, it was full of deep feelings. He gave an emotional speech at the wedding. This means his words were touching and full of feeling. She's a very emotional person means, she expresses her feelings easily. The next word is emotional. Emotionally. Emotionally means in a way that relates to feelings. The movie was emotionally moving. This means, it made people feel deep emotions. She was emotionally exhausted after the argument. This means she felt really drained because of strong feelings. He reacted emotionally to the bad news. This means, his response was full of strong feelings. The next word is emphasis. Emphasis means special importance or focus on something. The teacher placed emphasis on grammar. This means, she focused on teaching it more. There is a strong emphasis on teamwork in this company. This means working together is very important here. The emphasis in his speech was on education. This means, he highlighted the importance of learning. The next word is emphasize. To emphasize means to give special importance to something. The teacher emphasized the importance of studying daily. This means, she stressed that studying every day is very important. He emphasized his point by speaking slowly. This means he made his idea clearer by changing his way of speaking. The ad emphasizes the benefits of the product. This means, it highlights the good things about it. The next word is enable. To enable means to make something possible. The new app enables users to learn faster. This means, it helps them learn more easily. The training enabled him to get a better job. This means it gave him the skills he needed. This key enables you to open all the doors. This means, it makes it possible to unlock them. The next word is enclose. To enclose means to put something inside or surround something. Please enclose a copy of your ID with the application. This means, put it inside the envelope along with the form. The garden is enclosed by a high wall. This means a wall surrounds the garden. I enclose a check for $50. This means, I'm including the check in the envelope. The next word is encounter. To encounter means to meet or experience something, often unexpectedly. We encountered a problem during the trip. This means, we faced an unexpected issue. She encountered an old friend at the market. This means she met someone she hadn't seen for a long time. Hikers may encounter wild animals in the forest. This means, they might come across animals while walking. The next word is encouragement. Encouragement means words or actions that give support and confidence. His words of encouragement helped me feel better. This means, what he said made me more confident. The teacher gave encouragement to her students. This means she supported and motivated them. A little encouragement can make a big difference. This means, even small support can help a lot. The next word is encouraging. Encouraging means giving hope, support, or confidence. Her words were very encouraging. This means, they gave hope and made people feel better. The results of the experiment are encouraging. This means they show positive signs of success. He gave me an encouraging smile. This means, his smile made me feel more confident. The next word is endangered. Endangered means at risk of disappearing or being harmed. Tigers are an endangered species. This means, their population is very low and they might go extinct. The old building is endangered due to poor maintenance. This means it is at risk of being damaged or collapsing. Many languages are endangered as fewer people speak them. This means, these languages might disappear in the future. The next word is endless. Endless means having no end or seeming to continue forever. The road seemed endless. This means, it looked like it would never stop. She has endless energy. This means she never seems to get tired. We had an endless conversation about the project. This means, we talked for a very long time. The next word is endure. To endure means to suffer something difficult or painful for a long time. He endured years of hardship. This means, he went through tough times without giving up. I can't endure this noise any longer. This means I can't tolerate the loud sound anymore. She endured the pain and finished the race. This means, she kept going despite feeling hurt.